Wow. Taking it all apart. Prepped everything up. Now it should turn. Yeah, it turns like a champ now. With the cover on, I couldn't even turn it. Right now, it seems like the seal's no good.
Oh, okay.
The lip seal is solid. It's hard like concrete. Pushing it by hand is hard as a rock. It's not giving at all. And it's pinching the hub up here. So I'm going to put a new seal in it. We'll measure that first and this and see where we are. Might require some shim up here also. Don't know yet. But by the looks of that and the looks of this, I'm going to say it does. Just taking the grease off so I can sand it without. Alright, we got that. Get it in the light so I can see it. 75, 85, 95, 7, 297. We're checking more than one place. There we go, that's the same number, 297. Okay. And let's see what this guy is going to tell us. Well, that definitely needs a shim. And we got 261. It's no wonder it wouldn't turn. We just make, paper shims. All we're doing is pushing the thing out further. Goodbye. Oh yeah, this is much softer. This one actually goes in there all the way. The old one was sticking up past that shoulder. So now we got to make a gasket. So we got exactly how much difference here. So we got 36 thou. We'll just put a 30 in there and we'll be good with it. Okay, measure one more time to make sure I measured properly. Yeah, it looks like about 5 7/8. 2. Hey, look at that. Stopped almost right on the right spot. I don't think you all got any making gasket stuff, do you? This is so I can get my scissors in there. I was looking to get tickets for the NASCAR race coming up back in Joliet this year. But I was looking at the prices, man. $350 I think it was $362 was the cheapest seating ticket. Come on, stand up. This is how we mark the holes. So I have a flat surface to draw my circles. I mean, if you go to the racetrack, the day of the race, you can get infield for like $50. The last time I went there for a race, before they shut them down there, that's what it cost. Yeah, I'd like to build another race car, man. But to build even a dirt car, which is what I used to do, nowadays is well over 100 grand. We race pretty much all over the country. I used to go to Daytona 500 every year when we were racing. One of our sponsors paid for it. Okay, now we're back in business. Put a new grease fitting in. At least they won't grip our ones contour out here. See the difference? A major league difference. So we always swap the grease fittings out. Okay, now let's check for grease in here real quick. We're just going to use the hand one, see if it comes out anywhere. Let's see. If it pulls any up. Yeah, it's picking up some of my grease. So there's plenty in there. All right, so we're good to go. There we go. Oh, that turns really well. Very happy. So now we're gonna put all the plugs in here. I already prepped everything else. Little grease zerk on this side. And a plug on this side. And there's no need for sealer on any of that because the packing won't allow anything to come out anyway. We're just closing the holes. Same with that, just close the hole. Some places actually grease the packing occasionally. When I come back for RGAs, I'll see that. You know, there's just a seat for the packing to sit on.
I see.
They call it a packing gland insert. There's just a little shoulder down there it sits on. You can see the shoulder down there. You always stagger the brakes, 180 off. And when you get up to this hole, as you can see I'm there, you put this guy in there, and this is how you put the grease in. It's called a lantern ring. Put that guy there, and when you grease it, it comes out and spreads out throughout the packing. Or at least that's the concept. Mm-hmm. And we need one more piece of packing. Okay, now we'll put these guys in there. A little bit of thread sealer. This is really good stuff, this 542. I think you got some other videos with that. It's good, it really seals well, and you can remove it. It doesn't lock in like Loctite does. If this gets stuck, yeah, a little bit of heat, it'll come right out. You don't even need to make it really hot, just a little warm.
You're using more of that than you would Loctite.
Yeah. Right, this is a thread sealant. That's why you need a little more. You need to cover all the threads. This is the stuff I use on the ADPs. Okay. Okay. So just a whole bunch of burrs along that keyway. That's my signature here.
A little easement.
Yep. Dampers on the end of the keyway. That way if it comes back, I know who did it. Me. There it goes. Perfect. I do like some of the criticisms though because they're really good.
Yeah.
Some people have caught me doing stuff up there. Oh, this is much better. Now that you mention it, I'll do it that way. I think it's pretty good. I got no problem with any of that. just so I know which one belongs to who. All this is for is a customer convenience. If they need to adjust something, I make sure every piece that is supposed to move can move. Typically the bottom fits, it's the top it don't fit a lot of times. Oh, this one fits nicely. So that means that'll fit perfect. Perfect. I love it when pieces work. Alrighty, all better. Alright, stuff this guy. I've done it both ways. I just find it simpler to put the camera in. That way I already measure my number from there to the hole. Okay. And the conduit, there it is. Here we go. Big one would be done already. Actually a little much, but it should be okay. Just like downtown. I got a feeling it is. It's wrong pitch. One of the two is wrong. Because it's crooked. It continues to want to be crooked.